Zoe King, Warrior of Light. Champion of Eorzea. Can I say that, yeah? Champion of Eorzea. Not to brag or anything. Self-appointed. Damn right. Damn right. Vietnam flashbacks.
If you'll allow me.
Hello? Hey.
My associate is a mercenary, hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
Crowd coming in.
If you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it. But while I appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning. Be advised that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your organization.
I have every confidence in my chosen company.
Like what?
Dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
Stardiver ass. Fuck it. Stardiver. Dragon dive. What's up, Crow? Please give me control. I haven't had control in 40 minutes. I would like to change the voices.
Welcome, friends, to Sharlayan.
I also kind of want to explore, but... He's like, I won't get paid, okay? I'm your mercenary. Give me the payment. Give me the payment. Where's it at? Give me control. Give me control. Give me control. Give me control. Please, 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 please. Thank God. Okay, listen. All right, now we go to fucking system, sound, voice. There we go. I fixed it. You're welcome. There's nothing else, right? Yeah, that should be sufficient. Oh my God. I'm glad I spotted your ship coming into port. The officers are born bureaucrats and sticklers for details. In any case, you may relax and take a moment to get your land legs back. Nice. Old Sharlayan, new to you. Ah, so good. Thought to launch directly into an explanation of what I've learned and how we might proceed. But this is Zoe and Nestinian's first time to Sharlayan, and for the rest of you, a homecoming that was long overdue. List of places you wish to visit, and people you're dying to see. Therefore, I propose we postpone our agenda so that you may all have sufficient time to recover from your journey and get your bearings in the city. Once you've settled in, we can reconvene at the Valdesian Annex. How does that sound? It's a fine suggestion. You may not be welcome at the Levioli estate as such, but I should like to nose around the neighborhood all the same. I'm equally untethered, as it were. There is no particular place that my kin call home. Still, I will not pass up the opportunity to reacquaint myself with the city. Likewise, a quick tour of our old haunts might even yield some useful gossip. The annex is west of the Aetherite Plaza, was it? I shall join you there anon. Yes, we'll see you there. I too have places I would like to remiss in not visiting forthwith. By thy leave. Yo, I fuck up reading a lot. His lines? I'ma fuck up a lot. What of you, Estinian? Your services as a guide or yours for the asking? That will be necessary. Till we reconvene, I prefer to wander as the wind takes me. Alright, Yasuo, calm down. But I could... Oh. He's gone. Oh, Raha? Like to join us then? Been gone for quite a while. This would be a perfect way to refresh those dusty old memories of yours. Of course, if you'll have me. Oh, hell yeah, we will. Come, Zoe. Sharlayan awaits. Yeah. Let's go. Banger. Okay. Okay. After you, my friend. I'm more than content to follow your lead. Tia is now accompanying you. You're on your side in order to proceed with the quest objectives. You can leave Tia behind by entering a different area using the Aethernet, or by putting too much distance between you. You can also speak with Tia and select the option to part ways. If you wish to have Tia accompany you again, return and speak to him at the original location. While Tia is accompanying you, next, try to speak with Krile. Okay, well, before we speak to Krile, let's just look around the scenery here. The waterscapes. There's a ship we came in on to port. I'm sure they'll make us kind of go around as well. So yeah, we'll talk to Krile here. All set. Let's be on our way. Our first stop, amusingly enough, will be the last stand, the cafe of the west side of the harbor. Krile is now accompanying you. Lead your two companions to the last stand and speak with Krile at the designated location. While you are accompanied, you may encounter conversation points along the way, which offer additional topics of discussion. Enter the glowing area and speak with your quest companions to initiate their bonus conversations or exploring your surroundings together. That's kind of sick. I like that a lot. Let's go over here and see what they got to say. Discuss the storage facility. With all the unusual wares coming and going at all hours, I expect the assistance of the intrepid adventurer would be highly appreciated. I see no reason why you couldn't undertake any tasks which pique your interest. You have been cleared by the immigration officials, after all. I look forward to the day your name is celebrated in Sharlayan the same way it is in Eorzea. This place is called the Peristyle. It's the first stop for our cargo unloaded at the docks. You'll find the usual necessities for daily living and other imports vital to running an island nation, but also supplies that further Sharlayan's pursuit of knowledge, namely, large quantities of books, specimens, and samples. Sorting these stacks certainly seems to keep the attendants busy. Gotcha. Ooh, it's the hunt vendor. Can we see what you got? Okay, I see. Got you. I see. Before we go do hunts, we gotta do other stuff. Okay, I guess. Where's the big one? It's up there. We have a conversation point over here we'll go to. Discuss the giant statue in the harbor. Can't even see. That is one sight I could hardly forget. Great statue of Thaliak. As a student of Baldesian, I was usually quartered on the Isle of All, but I would gaze upon the scholar's wise features every time I returned by ship to the city. The path leading out towards the sea is known as the Thalak Stoa, so named for this statue of the scholar which stands at its end. As you know, the Sharlayan people prize the accumulation of wisdom above all else. Thus, when Thalak was chosen as our patron deity, it was more of a matter of pragmatism than belief. An alignment of principles, as it were. We may have honored him with a rather impressive sculpture, yes, but our faith is not so restrictive as of, say, the Ishgardians. Individual Sharlayans can and do worship the divinities of their choosing. Okay, so this is like an idol for them, because they like to study. Or learn, I should say. It's another... Ooh, this is a destination point we have to go to. Okay. And here we are, the last stand. As I may have mentioned before, but although our research into nutrition and food preparation is quite extensive, the average Sharlayan tends to regard seasoning and flavor with a certain indifference. Does that mean they don't care what it tastes like? How can I put this? The food is bland, as encapsulated by our infamous Archon loaf. The prevailing sentiment towards cuisine is dietary value first and taste a distant second. I mean, you can make that shit go hand in hand. I mean, yeah. I sat in queue and then I kept getting the error, the 2000 error, like the lobby connection shit. Ass. But yeah, been in for a little bit now. There was one pupil at the studium, however, who could stomach the school's intrepid meals no longer. So he quit his lessons and poured all his savings into building a proper eatery. And so the last stand came to be. It is, as the name implies, the sole dedicated outpost of fine dining in Sharlayan. Oh, nice. Yo, hopefully you don't get any more of those errors, man. Oh my god. That was so annoying to me. The one and only bastion of the culinary arts is the Isle of otherwise mediocre fare. I seem to recall their burger being held as one of the more impressive items in the menu. Not that I ever had the pleasure of eating one myself. Because you were a typical Sharlayan when it came to a cheap and convenient Raha, but surely Tatru has taught you more to appreciate a well-prepared dish. We should all stop in when the time permits and sample the cafe's delights. Shall I press on? The stairs on the side of the cafe there will take us up to the Aetheryte Plaza. People over here eating? You guys talk to random people? You buy food here? That's what I want to know. Doesn't seem to be like an actual vendor here. Just chilling. Time to go touch the big Aetheryte. That right there. This is just a disc. Like crystal, it's a disc. I'll look out for more pocket points. Aha, wait. That's something? Or is that something for later? That's something for later. Alright, time to go touch the big crystal. Attuning. Unusual shape, isn't it? Yeah. I assure you, however, it's perfectly functioning Aetheryte. Remember to attune yourself before we move on. Being the vigilant tour guide that I am, I should make mention of the Confluence, a research facility located on this very plaza. It's much vaunted discoveries are the same reason Sharlayan stands at the forefront of teleportation technology. In deciphering the underlying principles of Allegan Aetherites, it has allowed us to understand and reconstruct what was essentially a lost art. Now off we go to our next destination. Our path leads northeast to the Agora, Sharlayan's largest marketplace. Ooh. Ooh. We'll go to this Aether Rat. Everyone here is linking up to it. I love that shit. I like the one we missed too, and then we can go around and do all the quest stuff. Yo, you said you're skipping the story, right? You're just gonna go straight to blasting out money. I got you. I got you. Yo, for like the first like couple cutscenes or whatever, I didn't have my my sound for my voices up because like I had them low for some reason. I had everything low. Maybe it's because in battle my character like grunts a lot and I hated that. I can't remember. But they were like quieter than the music, and I was like, what the fuck? We made it, y'all. People over here at the market board. It's just the bookstalls. You mind if I browse the shelves for a moment? There might be some hidden gems I've yet to read. Oh yeah. I have to do that too. I'll probably do that like as like a leisure thing. I finish my shit. That's true. That's true. And especially for like the first week or two, like making guild too is just gonna be like it stonks, man. Only a moment? How optimistic. Feel free to browse all you like. We won't wait around for you. Perhaps I'll return here later then. These little open-air bookstalls are so uniquely Sharlayan. I'd always thought them a common sight until I visited other nations. You just have bookstalls open like this? That ruins the books! If you're not trying to preserve them, cool. Sick. I can tell you right now, being fucking open to the elements, nah. You have a pocket gatherer? Do you pay them too? You pay them in favors. Crafted stuff. Full plate armoire proprietor. What? Oh. Yeah, what kind of weapons can I buy? Alright. Try on. Okay. 515. All these are 515. Welcome to the Agora. We can find wares made in Sharlayan as well as a wide selection of imported goods. Oh, I see. That's a win-win for you. That's a win-win because they get better gatherer stuff, so it's easier for them to gather stuff, and they feed you. That's good shit. That's good shit. Out there, that's the business mentality. It's nutty, dude. That's used to sell questionable prototypes from the various research institutes. But I think that practice has thankfully died out for the most part. Otherwise, I can think of no better place to stock up for your next big adventure. Am I overselling it? On a more serious note, the next stop on our tour is one of particular relevance to our ultimate purpose here. We may head back to the 8th Ride Plaza, follow the path north, then climb the stairs up to that imposing building at the very top. Yeah, I'll speed run getting gatherer stuff as well. So I can help feed whatever people need. Because I have a gatherer, or I have a crafter that makes my shit, so if you want help doing shit, just let me know. I'll have that shit done for week 1. Good team. Whatever I can do to make it easier. Yo, fastest ban of my life? The Nephium? Discuss the water features. These old decorative features are the typical of Sharlayan architecture. Aside from the research wing, our headquarters on the Isle of Vol were rather simple and rustic by comparison. This is the Nephium, an area dedicated to the blessings of water. For Sharlayans, water represents more than life-sustaining liquid. It's a reminder of the great flood which precipitated the birth of our nation. Precipitate. What is that so hard for me to say? It depends on what the extremes drop, because normally the first extremes will have accessories, right? So you probably won't have to do accessory shit. So probably just like left side, whatever. Well, you'll have to do one ring, whatever the fuck, I guess. Actually, no, because people will get their tombstone ring, so it doesn't matter. As well as the symbol of knowledge which flows from Thalic's divine error. This is the reason you see an abundance of fountains throughout the city. A propensity for utilizing water as a decorative feature in our architecture. Too many big words, dude. Stop. I gotta get water soon too. Before we get this, I'm gonna go over here and hit this crystal. Touch fuzzy, get dizzy. You know, see Hugs and Karine. The grand structure before you is the rostrum. The name refers to its original public platform erected here, upon which a forum of elected representatives would deliver orations and debate policy. Although the stage has since evolved into council chambers, the stature of the forum and its duties of its members remain largely unchanged. Am I boring you, Raha? You seem awfully distracted. My apologies. From here, one can see the entire city spread out below. The vista put me in mind of my arrival in the first. Those who had gathered at the Crystal Tower asked me how they might go about building a new home. Naturally, my answers were all inspired by knowledge of the finest settlement I could think of, the great city of Sharlayan. Bit by bit, those few buildings grew into a town, community, Eorzea. can almost see its echo. See, feel free to come up here whenever you wish. I don't think the counselors would eject you simply enjoying the view. Such memories should be treasured. For now, however, the tour must go on. Our spectacle of sightseeing concludes with the fittingly named Journey's End. Walk down the stairs to the east and continue straight ahead. Can't see the whole city. Holy shit. Goodbye. Journey's End. We arrived at Journey's End. History tells us that this was where those who put ashore the Archon Necromfrith built their first homes. In the present day, it serves as the residential district for the most important officials and the oldest Sharlayan families. You'll see that one mansion is clearly larger than its neighbors. The estate belongs to our friends from House Levelier. I have to see how they say that name again. All things considered, we should probably keep our distance for the time being. With that, we bring our little Sharlayan tour to a close. It has proven to be entertaining and enlightening experience. Now, shall we head to the Baldesian Annex? Remember the way, don't you, Raha? Let me think. We head down towards the harbor, across the bridge to our right path. Follow the path below the Aetheryte Plaza. Correct. After you, Zoe. Or I could just fast travel, but then I'd have to go pick you guys up again. Instead, we're going to hit the tiny little crystals here. Dum. Discuss Journey's End. Sharlayan is full of educational and research institutions, but there are still professors who prefer to establish their own private practices. Not to ever attend the exclusive schools they run in these residencies. Perhaps the twins could tell you more about them. Right. Cross the bridge here, as I recall. Stick to the path and be careful not to end up back at the Aetheryte Plaza. Wow. I like the music. It's really nice and chill for a first town. What you would expect for the first town. Everyone and their mother is here. As a joyous look on Ra's face has undoubtedly informed you, this is the Baldesian Annex. You continue up the hill, you arrive at the doorstep of Phenomenon. But I think we've explored enough in one day. We can take you there another time. Inside with you then. I'm back, and I brought Zoe and Raha with me. Ah, you're right about the ship then. Hello, Graha. Nice to see you again. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Zoe. I've heard many a tale of your exploits. The exploits? Oh, yeah. No, I got that backwards long jump on fucking, I'm down. Shit's good.